As I stepped into the grandiose lobby of the Executive Hotel Panama, I couldn't help but feel a sense of nostalgia wash over me. The lavish chandeliers and plush furniture whispered promises of luxury and comfort. But, oh, how deceiving appearances can be. My journey began with a quest for a peaceful night's sleep, but little did I know, it would morph into a waking nightmare. I had booked a room with a coveted early check-in, but when I arrived, the receptionist apologetically informed me that it would cost an additional half-day's rate. The air was thick with the scent of greed, and I could feel the hotel's priorities laid bare: profit over people. As I reluctantly agreed to the extra fee, I asked if I could at least use the swimming pool earlier. The receptionist's hesitant smile hinted at the struggles to come. "Let me ask the manager," she said, disappearing into the depths of the hotel. Time ticked by like a countdown to despair, and when she finally returned, it was with a resounding no. The wave of disappointment crashed against the shores of my expectations, leaving me feeling like a stranded sailor. But I persevered, hoping that the rest of my stay would redeem this inauspicious beginning. Alas, the breakfast buffet was a catastrophe. I had requested a takeout box for the next morning, given my early departure, but the hotel refused, citing policy. The audacity! Did they not understand that a traveler's time is sacred? The thought of having to sacrifice precious hours to indulge in a meal that was meant to be a convenience, not an ordeal, left me seething. And don't even get me started on the breakfast-included farce. They presented me with a measly spread, devoid of even the simplest pleasures. The coffee was as bitter as the hotel's customer service, and the pastries might as well have been cardboard. It was as if they were intentionally trying to deprive me of the very sustenance that would give me the strength to continue my journey. But wait, it got worse. The Wi-Fi, that sacred lifeline for any traveler, was as unreliable as a politician's promise. 2 men arrived at my doorstep, one to confirm the absence of hot water, the other to attest to the instability of the internet. I felt like a prisoner in my own room, cut off from the world and forced to endure the hotel's inadequacies. As I wandered the labyrinthine corridors, searching for a lifeline, I stumbled upon a singular, functioning elevator. The other, I was told, was out of commission. It was as if the hotel itself was conspiring against me, its mechanical heartbeat faltering in perfect harmony with my own. And then, the coup de grace, my bag went missing. Vanished. Poof. Gone. The hotel's response? A shrug of indifference, a dismissive wave of the hand. It was as if I had asked them to solve world hunger, not simply locate a misplaced bag. As I sat amidst the wreckage of my stay, I couldn't help but wonder, what kind of establishment would so callously disregard the welfare of its guests? The kind that profits from the misery of others, that's what. The Executive Hotel Panama, a monument to the dark art of customer manipulation. So, dear friends, I ask you, have you ever felt like you've been taken advantage of, like a pawn in a game of corporate chess? Share your own horror stories in the comments below. Let us rise up, a chorus of discontent, and demand better from these soulless institutions. But for now, I'll leave you with this haunting thought: if I, a paying customer, was treated so shabbily, what hope is there for the countless others who have been wronged by the Executive Hotel Panama?
The businesses surrounding the Executive Hotel Panama. They've left a rather unsettling impression. It's not a vibrant, welcoming atmosphere one typically hopes for when traveling. Instead, there's a pervasive sense of disappointment. It feels as if the area is coasting on a faded reputation, offering a veneer of convenience that quickly dissolves upon closer inspection. It's a landscape where inflated prices meet underwhelming experiences, and frankly, it's disheartening. It's like walking into a beautifully wrapped gift only to find it's filled with dust bunnies. And trust me, the dust bunnies are plentiful. Let's start with the shopping. Malls in this area, specifically Multiplaza Panama, seem to operate under the assumption that your wallet is bottomless and your standards are flexible. It's not a place for genuine retail therapy, but rather a showcase of brands you can likely find at home, only marked up to an almost comical degree. Several people have mentioned price tags that make US prices look like a bargain bin find, and a sense of being utterly out of touch with Panamanian culture. Apparently, it's easier to find a Starbucks than a truly authentic local eatery. Beyond the pricing, there's a creeping sense of neglect. Seats are falling apart, bathrooms are best avoided, and security seems to vanish as soon as the sun begins to set. It's like they've accepted that the shine is gone and simply haven't bothered to polish it up. One person felt so dirty after seeing a movie they had to move seats, and I can't help but feel their pain. Then you have the restaurants. Firefly, specifically, presents itself as a fine dining experience. But the reality, according to countless accounts, is a masterclass in overpromise and underdelivery. Reservations are often meaningless, leading to extended waits in overcrowded areas. When the food finally arrives, it's frequently subpar, steaks cooked incorrectly, sushi that tastes suspiciously like it came from a gas station, and portions that leave you questioning whether you accidentally ordered the appetizer portion. There's a recurring theme of inflated prices for mediocre food, and a management team that seems utterly indifferent to customer complaints. Several reviews spoke of dismissive attitudes, and even accusations of racial bias. That feels heavy. It stirs something unpleasant, a sense of being deliberately taken advantage of. I can feel my stomach twisting just thinking about it. And the worst part? They seem to expect you to be grateful for the privilege of being disappointed. One guest was charged $85 for a steak that wasn't even good and was brushed off when they complained. It feels like a calculated gamble on tourists who won't return. A bleak game, honestly. Stepping away from food and shopping, we encounter Sensory Relax Spa. Now, the reports here are thankfully fewer, but the single negative review paints a troubling picture. It speaks of broken promises, a lack of consistency in service, and a frustrating inability to enjoy basic amenities that were explicitly agreed upon. It's the kind of experience that leaves you feeling not relaxed, but actively frustrated. It feels like a betrayal of trust, a simple pleasure turned into a headache. I picture the customer, eagerly anticipating a romantic escape, only to be met with bureaucratic indifference. It's sad. And for the fitness enthusiasts, Fitness Junkie Panama City Beach presents another layer of complication. The core issue seems to be a predatory approach to memberships. Short-term passes are offered, only to be followed by aggressive sales tactics and a refusal to honor the terms of the agreement. There are stories of people being charged repeatedly, denied refunds, and met with outright hostility when attempting to resolve the issue. The owner, it appears, has a reputation for being argumentative and dismissive, and several reviewers have warned against trusting any promises made by the staff. I picture someone, excited to maintain their workout routine while traveling, only to find themselves embroiled in a frustrating and costly dispute. It feels exploitative. A gym should be a place of empowerment, not a legal minefield. Even those who enjoyed the equipment spoke of a hostile atmosphere and felt watched. It creates an unsettling environment. I cannot bear knowing the gym owner is like that. Finally, let's talk about the evening entertainment. A mono bar seems to be lacking. The common complaints are simple: it's small, crowded, loud, and dark. One reviewer even noted that they were denied entry simply because it was raining. Others complained about the service, the lingering smell of smoke, and a general lack of atmosphere. It's not a place where you're likely to have a memorable night, more a place where you'll be desperately seeking an escape route. And then there's Nina Concept Store, overpriced with unfriendly staff. Oh my goodness, you're thinking of staying near the Executive Hotel Panama for 2 weeks? Like, I'm investigating crimes around that area, and let me tell you, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. So, businesses near the Executive Hotel Panama are like, really tricky, you know? They'll do anything to get your money. Like, have you heard about this one bank near there? In July 2025, some scammers opened fake accounts, and during a system failure, they transferred fake money to their accounts. Can you believe it? They stole over $290,000. The police finally caught them, but like, what if they hadn't? Those tourists would have lost so much money. I'm guessing the victims were probably super stressed, trying to figure out what happened to their money. They might have even had to cancel their trip or something. And the scammers? They probably thought they got away with it, but then the police showed up at their doorstep. I bet they were like, oh no, we got caught. And then, there's this one cooperative storefront near the Executive Hotel Panama. It's like a union for construction workers, but they were involved in some shady stuff. They were transferring money to personal accounts and using it for who knows what. The authorities had to shut them down, but not before they stole a bunch of money from people. Like, can you imagine trusting a place to help you with your work, and then they take advantage of you? It's so wrong. I think the people who got scammed were probably really angry and felt so betrayed. They might have even lost their life savings. And the scammers? They're probably hiding somewhere, trying to avoid getting caught. But like, eventually, they'll get what's coming to them. You can't just steal from people and get away with it. Ugh, I'm so upset just thinking about it. It's like, we should be able to trust businesses, especially near a nice hotel like the Executive Hotel Panama. But no, they're just trying to take advantage of us. It's so sad.